Now, who's ready for a puppet show? Oh, you guys can be right louder than that. You guys ready for a puppet show? Yeah! All right, like to introduce Mr. Bob Baker's musical world. Enjoy.
Who's Bob Baker? He's the world's greatest puppeteer. He's the mastermind behind this place and kind of everything here. He's 89 now. He's been doing puppets since he's 8, and this is his life's work. He's, a puppeteer, puppet builder, show producer. He, does everything.
Bob shows is really not targeted to kids or adults. I think it's targeted for both. They have very cool kids numbers, and this is the first experience that they've come to the theater and see a puppet show with lights and drops. I mean, they don't get this see on TV. They don't get this at the movies. And for the adults, it just brings them back to that childhood. Like, wow, like this is still around.
You're gonna come here and do a show, and watch these kids kind of be delighted and kind of smile, and have that first theater experience. That's great. I mean, it's a treasure.
Their treasures on me will be bestowed, 'cause I caught my very first toad.
I remember when I was 5, I was sitting on this side of the theater, and all I remember is the red carpet. I don't remember what show I saw, but I remember that I was sitting there on the red carpet.
Please, remain seated on the red part of the carpet as you're doing right now.
The way we rehearse, and Bob has taught us all to rehearse, is you gotta be that puppet first. So before we even grab a puppet, we gotta act it out. We do that for 2 times, maybe 3 times, and then we go into the puppet, and then we express everything throughout the puppet. There's some puppets you really get attached to. One I've really got attached to is the balloon clown. It's a very happy clown that comes out with the balloon. He does his number where he's flying high, nothing bothers him, and then boom, the balloon pops. And now he's like face down on the floor, and he's trying to get up, and he's wondering what's going on. In my instincts, I put myself as the puppet for the reason being that one time I had no sickness with my health, and at one point I had a tumor, and I didn't know about it until I was like 16, and it affected my life. I put myself as the puppet, like you gotta get up again, walk again, and say, fine, brush your shoulders off, continue life. I had done surgery already, and I was kind of coming back to the world, and I was so lucky to know Bob and come here to the theater, and I found a way of expressing myself through puppets.
It's not really about the puppeteering. I mean, I love it. I've definitely grown to appreciate it and think of it as a great art form. To me, it's the place and kind of this historic novelty of it, which it is. It's kind of, there's nothing like it. When I first came down here, and I was blown away by the place and the dust on the ceiling and the paint chips on the wall and the eccentric crew that kind of works here, which is just a variety of kind of characters. Kids and audience can come in here and they can look past the dust and the paint chips, and they're just mesmerized by a show. It's really just a captivating experience. That's what kind of caught me rather than the actual puppets. And I think the puppets are great, but I'm definitely more attracted to kind of the experience that it offers. The world changes outside, but inside it all stays this kind of innocent, childlike state. It never grows up, if you will.
This is something I really want to continue. I guess it's part of my life, and it will always be. I'm hoping to help Bob as much as possible to keep the theater alive and keep it going, and that's even without pay.
I fell in love with this building, this theater, these shows. If this place doesn't make it out, then I am going, then I don't know. I'm sure somewhere deep down I'll keep doing puppets or some shape or form of it, or I'm sure, I'm inspired and kind of been affected to no ends by it.
I've been working for Bob for about 11 years. And he always wants me to tell people this is stay happy, stay healthy, and always keep smiling. Those are 3 things I think that we should always keep in mind, to continue positive in life and keep moving forward.